Wonder Woman. Wednesday.
Hello friends! Before I deliver our upcoming episode, Beauty on Parade, with the appropriately lovely AMH Cosplays as my guest, I headed out to ConCarolinas in Charlotte to see if there might be any Wonder Woman cosplayers. My best bet was going to be the awesome cosplay contest they have every year. My wife Laura was there last year as a forest fae from Maleficent 2, and during last year's contest she met Frederick, who had an innovative Wonder Woman cosplay based on the original TV movie with Kathy Lee Crosby. Frederick was back this year and apparently had gone to the dark side, to Marvel!
Captain and Fury. It's a mashup. I combined the Power Glove with the Infinity Gauntlet.
Frederick's approach to cosplay always starts with the amazing props he creates, and you'll learn more about it when Frederick and I discuss the wild episode Wonder Woman vs. Gargantua. But back to the cosplay contest. What if something suddenly goes wrong with your costume? Well, fear not. There is a cosplay medic on standby with a gun loaded with hot glue and a bandolier full of thread.
I'm Caitlin. I'm doing cosplay repair. This is my first run of the outfit. It's going to be much more elaborate the next time.
While we waited for the cosplay contest to begin, I spoke to a couple of the judges, Matthew Pennick from the Ebon Legion and Daphne Reeder, CEO of By Night Studios and Drake Media Films.
Today they've got us in here judging the costume contest, so we're going to be seeing a bunch of really neat costumes come across the stage here, and we're going to kind of critique and look at some craftsmanship and some ideas that they put together.
I'm currently cosplaying as Mystique in the comic book when she's post-white outfit. And I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of really cool and unique cosplays today.
Well, the cosplay contest was amazing. The level of craft work was stunning. Now, sadly for me, there was no Wonder Woman per se, but there were definitely beautiful and powerful cosplays. As your basic fan of classic TV, I didn't recognize what all of the roles were, but of course, I couldn't mistake the appearance of DC's Justice League vigilante, Batman, who, along with Robin, provided some comic relief.
North Carolina and South Carolina are on the East Coast.
Right again, Robin.
The costume contest director, Sherilyn Lambeth, thought it went exceptionally well.
We had an amazing costume contest this year. We only had about 9 to 14 pre-register, but I put the registration form out at the con and we ended up with 25 contestants. And there were some amazing costumes, amazing sewing, amazing armor, amazing props, and really good presentations. So I'm very excited to see the interest in our costume contest, and I'm really hoping they'll come back and do it again next year.
So say we all.
I also spoke to Judge Mira Rose, who leads the page-to-stage costume contest at Dragon Con, about how all cons can improve their cosplay standards.
Honestly, we need to have more conversations with the convention runners and make sure that they understand that inclusivity is not just an important bonus. It is essential to keep your con functional, especially when it comes to ADA access for the disabled, promoting cosplayers from all walks of life and all identified backgrounds, so that way everyone has a level playing ground. We want to make sure that cons understand that, especially in competitions, costume competitions, it's about equity. It's about making sure everybody has an equal footing.
Mira led some excellent panel discussions about inclusivity and body positivity in cosplay. ConCarolinas really had a wide variety of excellent panels. I even dropped in to learn about the pagan paranormal. But even there, I couldn't summon Wonder Woman. But since she's a fictional character, I looked for her through the extensive publisher and author tables. Now, some got me close, like this book about a menopausal superhero called Going Through the Change by Samantha Bryant. It's published by Falstaff Books, run by my friend John Hartness. Now, I promised John a book report when I finished it. I thought I was done with homework in 1989. With no Wonder Woman in the fiction stacks, I checked out the vendors. Now, there was, of course, some classic Wonder Woman and Justice League comics, but with apologies to most of my audience here, I'm just not a comic book guy. Now, I am a fudge guy, and ConCarolinas had plenty of that, plus Funko Pops, original art, really anything geek, sci-fi, fantasy, horror, it was all there. Even an appearance from the original Jason Voorhees as a child, Ari Lehman, who currently tours with his band First Jason. Bach. Music. The great thing about visiting ConCarolinas, besides the beer and the quesadillas, is seeing their phenomenal musical guests like Valentine Wolf. And the amazing hero of geeks, Mikey Mason. With a full weekend of nerdy shenanigans and geek chicanery, it's hard to beat ConCarolinas. Big enough to fill a weekend of fun, but small enough to get around and connect with friends. And in my search for Wonder Woman, well, I knew ConCarolinas wouldn't let me leave disappointed. Now I've got a new art coaster from Comics Coaster Fandom. And of course, there's always the hope that next year we'll see some awesome Wonder Woman cosplay. Till next time, be kind whenever possible. It is always possible.